Hey everyone, welcome back. Yes, I'm still in the same outfit for my fourth video. This one is gonna hopefully be uploaded on New Year's Day, so let me start by saying welcome to 2011. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. I hope it was everything you wanted it to be, and that you were safe, and that you are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today and feeling no effects from your, let's say, frivolities from the evening before. So this one is a little different. I've seen a few people do something similar. I actually was planning this in my head while we were on vacation. Lisa D1 did a video similar to this, and I thought it was fabulous. I think the best thing I ever did. This is more what I want to do is the things I've learned this year from YouTube. So I made a list because I can be a little scatterbrained. So I've learned to make lists. Okay, I have 7 random things. Sorry, I thought I heard a dog doing something they shouldn't, but okay. First thing that I learned from YouTube this year was what my eyes are called are hooded eyes. So this may not seem like a major revelation, but when you're trying to find out techniques on how to do your eye makeup, it helps if you know what kind of eyes you have. So now I know I have hooded eyes, and so when a tutorial is geared toward hooded eyes, I pay close attention, or when they mention it in a video, if you have such and such eyes. So anyway, so I've kind of learned how to work with them more, and I'm more comfortable with working with makeup in general now. So 1, I've learned I have hooded eyes. This year, I found my holy grail foundation, thanks to Nur and a few others, but mostly Nur, who led the charge for the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have tried others, and I will probably continue to try others, but I always come back to the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that's what works for me. Which comes to my third thing that I learned that I didn't write down here, which is I've learned what works for me. That doesn't mean it's going to work for you, or your sister, or your best friend. It might, but when I come on and talk about the stuff that I found, I'm talking about what I personally love and what looks great, what I think looks great on me. And that's really what beauty is, the beauty world. It's subjective. It's a personal opinion. What one person finds beautiful and stunning, other people find repulsive and over the top. So I have found that I personally love Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I doubt I will ever find another foundation that I love quite as much. Another thing I've learned to do, I think, I'm looking at myself in the camera, I think I've pretty much learned how to blend. It's taken me a while, and I'm not perfect at it, especially on face, but on my eyes, I think I've gotten the hang of it. I'm learning how to use the right tools, and how to hold a brush, and some of the little tricks to getting it down right, and thanks to people like Makeup by Tiffany D and Wayne Goss, the makeup artist, and Lisa Eldridge. I know they're kind of all over the place, but I've picked up some interesting techniques and tips, so that's really helped me. I've also learned that even though I am fast approaching 40, I can wear anything I want to wear. It just has to be appropriate. And I'm talking not so much about clothing as I'm talking about makeup fads. So a dark smoky eye, or bright lip, or even turquoise eyeliner. It's just in how you do it. So at my age, and for my lifestyle, a turquoise bright eyeliner is fine under my lower lashes, but a full-blown turquoise metallic eye might not be something I can pull off. So it's all about learning your comfort zone and what you want your end goal to be, and you can do anything you want. I don't know, I'm off topic already, so I don't know what number we're on, but something else I've learned from YouTube that has something to do with beauty, but not much, is we are all more alike than we are different. I have viewers from, like I've said before, every continent in the world, and none of us, there are some that we should have nothing in common. We are different religions, we are different political parties, we have different philosophies towards everything, but we all want to be the best, we want to put forward the best face we can. We want our inside to match our outside, and we love playing with beauty products. And so it doesn't matter if you're a veiled woman in a Middle Eastern country or a pale, fair-haired Scandinavian girl, or if you're from Middle America, USA. It seems like we can all relate to each other as women in that we all are here loving beauty products. So it really makes the world a very small place. And I've learned that just because I can buy something doesn't mean that I should buy something. So I'm learning that I have got to learn, that I'm learning to have a little more self-control when I walk into Walmart or Walgreens or Ulta or Sephora, that maybe just because I could buy more than I am doesn't mean that I should buy more. I mean, really, how much makeup does a girl need? Really? It's limitless. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm starting to realize that I don't have to buy the next new concealer, and I don't have to run out and grab that new mascara that everyone's talking about. If I have something that's working for me, then I don't really need to. So that's something I've learned recently. And then lastly, and I know I'm going to get some slack for this, I have learned that department store makeup just isn't all that. It used to be. It really used to be that if you wanted decent makeup, the only place to get it was in a department store. But I've seen a huge change recently. I know Gina from Gina Bean and Weena 99 talked about this as well, especially in the last 6 months to a year. Particularly, I'm thinking of Wet n Wild. The quality of the makeup and the choices that are out there are just amazing. And really, if you've got decent brushes, and when I say that, I don't mean that they're expensive MAC brushes, but if you have decent brushes, whether they're Eco Tools or Coastal Scents or Sigma or MAC or Chanel, if you've got the technique down, you should be able to use any makeup at hand and create a look that you want. Makeup artists, the best professional makeup artists, aren't the best because they use the most expensive makeup. They're the best because they know what they're doing. And it doesn't matter whether it's CoverGirl eyeshadow or Dior or Chanel or MAC. It's all in the technique and the application and the face that they're putting it on. So I've just learned that yes, buying department store makeup can be fun, and there are some unique products that really only can be found, as far as I can tell, in a department store, but that gap is narrowing very quickly. So for those of you that your only option to buy makeup is your Walmart store, good for you, because you can get everything that you need at Walmart or Walgreens or your grocery store. You really can. So when you see these gurus, and I'm included, I do it too. I'm not a guru, but you know what I mean. People who make videos talking about this rose amethyst Estee Lauder or lipstick or the new Lorac, well, it's not new, but my new Lorac Perfectly Lit Spotlight Powder that I have on. Don't feel like you're missing out because you can't get it. I mean, you can, I'm not putting this the way I want to put it. My Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer, just pretty much the same thing. So, I guess what I'm saying is, if you can't get to these high-end products either because of location or expense, it's not something that you need to dwell on. And I'm probably should cut this part out, but I'm gonna make this a non-edited piece. So, I hope you get the point I'm trying to make, which is just, let's see. Hang on, I am an edit. Let me think a minute. I figured this out. And I knew at the beginning of the video I said I wasn't going to get all philosophical and try to just stay on topic with beauty. But what I want to say really, which is the summation of this whole video, is you need to, I think the key to happiness is to stop with the if-onlys. If only I could get that MAC palette. If only I could get that beautiful makeup mirror. If only I could have that Coach purse. No matter where you are in life, if you succumb to the if-onlys, you're never going to be happy with the where you are now. So my advice for the new year, and one that has served me well my whole life, is something that I learned right when I first got married and I was a military wife, and it was bloom where you're planted, which means you have to be happy with where you are. If you can't enjoy where you are in your life now, then you're never going to be happy. So, Bosley, he's getting up on the couch. Hey! So, anyway, have a wonderful new year. I'm sorry for my philosophical babbling. I guess that's what happens at the end of the year. You start kind of reassessing your life and getting all, I don't know, deep and insightful. So enough of that. Have a wonderful beginning of 2011. It's probably going to take me 6 months to get used to writing that on my checks. But Bosley and I and the Westies wish you a wonderful, happy new year, and I look forward to many more videos with you all, and I hope you keep watching. Thanks. See you soon.